now we are interviewing one of the senseis of Justo Gómez school, that he is Sensei Jitesh from India. One wonderful thing that we had in this opportunity of the pandemics is that it had a lot of challenges, but also a lot of surprises, because people that were training in our school, they wanted to keep training, and we started to use Zoom sessions for the training, but also as well as we started to do Zoom sessions for karate training, we realized that perhaps we can do this training worldwide. So in this surprises in this situation as a challenge, but also a surprise, we started to share our space of training with different people from all around the world. And also one of the outstanding students in our school, Sensei Jitesh, started to join us in the same way that we are in Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, Brazil, different places from India. Also, it's a challenge for him because it's a different time zone. He had to train very early in the morning to adapt our training moments here. And he's also very enthusiastic, and also an outstanding student from Justo Gómez school, and also is spreading the word of our school and Sensei Niyama legacy in India. Sensei Jitesh, do you want to introduce yourself for the people in our school?
I'm very pleased that Sensei Gomez give me the chance to be part of his school, and he given me the chance to be interviewed. I'm very thankful, and also to Sensei Justo Gomez and all the seniors who are there in the school. I feel very proud to be associated with Sensei Justo. I just remember my old time when I used to heard about Sensei Justo, 7 times world champion, and then this and that, and then there are lots of stories in this part of India we used to heard, and we used to watch on the videos and on the YouTube, on Facebook or others. But I'm lucky that I got a chance to get associated with Sensei Justo, and I feel very good, very happy, and I feel very happy that you people are so lucky that you are associated with Sensei Justo from a very long time, and I feel why I didn't born in Argentina. So I must have training with him from right from beginning with such a legend person.
How did you start practicing karate? How long have you practicing, and when you started?
I was in school in my hometown where I live at present. I'm not from this place. I'm from my hometown. That is eastern part of India. That is Ranchi. And I started my karate when I was in my school since 1989. And there was a sensei who used to have, he have one dojo over there. His name was late Sensei Vijay Singh, and I started my karate under him. I started under him, and we were having a very nice at that time we were having a very good and very nice team over there, and we were training very enthusiastically at that time. And then at that time I was in, I think in class 9th. I was in class 9th or 10th. So I started my karate when I was
very early in your life.
Yeah, you can say that. Before karate, I was an athlete. I was doing athletics, track and field event, and my event was 100 and 200 meter track race.
Oh, really?
And yes, and I used to have a. I'm very enthusiastic from right from beginning. I'm doing my sports when but I came to know about karate, and then I went to the karate dojo, and then I trained 1 and 2 days, and then I feel that no, this is the thing, this is the art which I should have to learn and I should have to pursue. And then I started my karate training there. So before karate, I was doing athletics. And my event was 100 and 200 meters at that time.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how did you met Justo Gómez Sensei? You told that you heard some news about him. Have you joined in one competition? Have you met him in one of the tournaments? So how do you hear? Because Sensei Justo told me that in one of the tournaments you were together. I don't know if in that moment they know whether or not, but they went in the same tournament.
Yes, I went to the Belgrade World Championship, ITKF World Championship, and there I met Sensei Justo. I was competing in Kumite, and before my event, Sensei Justo competed, and then he was sitting and watching my kumite. I did my kumite, and then I went out, and then I already heard lots of things about Sensei Justo. He was one of my hero when I was practicing karate, and then I got a chance to that. I saw Sensei Justo is sitting there alone, and he was watching, and then I slowly went there, and then I sit side of Sensei Justo, and then I started talking to him. And then I asked him, Sensei, did you watch my kumite? And then he said, yes, I watched your kumite. It was nice. It was good. Although I lost my that bout, and I came out, and then I was talking, and I asked him, where was my mistake? So he said that you have to train more. So I said, yes,
he still will tell you that.
that is the sign. That is a sign of a good teacher.
Yeah.
When you go to any teacher and when you ask, and he said, okay, you are fantastic, you're nice, you're very good, but this is the thing which you have to improve more. And that is a sign of a very good teacher.
Yeah,
means he appreciate, he will back up you, but he will keep on telling you where is the mistake and where you have to improve it. And that is very good. Means I'm doing, but when I'm practicing myself, I myself cannot realize it. I don't realize it where's my mistake, what I'm doing it. If somebody is watching, then only he can only judge that, okay, there is a mistake, and then he have to correct it here. So the same thing Sensei Justo is doing when he is watching somebody, his student and anybody, and then he is just analyzing where is the mistake, what is the mistake, what he have to improve. So the same thing, I went to him and then I asked him, and then he said, okay, this is the thing in which you have done the mistake, and then you have to train more. So I said, okay, oh, Sensei. So that was my first meeting with him in 2002. In 2002, Belgrade World Championship. And that was the thing. And then after that, very long time, I didn't had a talk, although I was a friend with him on a Facebook. Sometime I send him message, sometime he also send me message after 1 month or 1 year or 2 year. But around 6 months back, I messaged him, and then I asked him that I wanted to talk to you, and then he messaged me back, and then from there it's all started, and I become a part of the school. And then I feel today very happy that yes, I'm associated with Sensei Justo. It's my pleasure. I just always realize that this is a God grace that I got a chance to train with Sensei Justo.
Well, we were talking about that because for me, it's also if someone else talked to me and said 1 year ago that I will do in this kind of interviews, also practicing karate with people from India or Croatia or different sides of the world, it will be almost impossible to realize some of that. But how were the days before the pandemic? How was the typical day for you?
Before the pandemic, these days I'm staying in Delhi at present, and Delhi is the capital of India. And as you know, in every country, you can just understand how the metro city life is. It's all hectic. All hectic means you keep on working, starting in the morning, going to your job, going for a training, or going for your school or wherever you're working, then coming back, and then again you have to go and then do your job and all, or any extra work. And the um, big problem in the metro cities is travel time. Means you have to travel a lot from one place to another place. When you are commuting, it takes lots of time. The same thing is here. We basically lost lots of time in a traveling. When you travel from going from one place to another place, it takes lots of time because lots of traffic, lots of here India is a highly populated country, second in the world, and there is a lots of traffic jam when you are commuting from one place to another place, and especially when you are commuting from in a peak hours. Peak hours means in the evening time,
It's
in the
right.
morning.
Yeah, the rush hour, all people together are trying to go to one place at the same time.
Yes, so lots of time we spend on a road. But anyway, before the pandemic, in the morning I am teaching in a school, and so I early in the morning I went to the school till afternoon, and then after that I used to come, and then again in the evening I used to go and I teach in a dojo and all. So this was the time before the pandemic, and then during the pandemic everybody is sitting at home and then doing everything. So this is what we are doing it today.
Wonderful. And do you have any situation in your life that have a difficult moment that you think that karate helped you at that moment to afford the situation, to recover from the situation, something like that?
Yes, I got a chance 2 times, but I will explain one time. Long back, I was traveling with my mom, and I was traveling through by train. You understand train? The train.
The train, yeah. Train.
Yes. So I was traveling to the train by train, and then at the place where we have to drop down, the destination. Uh, I got a one person, means I was me, my mom, and I was taking her down, and she was wearing one, you can say,
a kind of collar or something like that. A chain, a collar.
The gold chain. And one of the person who was trying to snatch that chain from my mom's neck, I saw that and I stopped it, but he charged me at that time. At that time I was young, I was practicing karate, I was a pick in a training, but I was a young boy, you can say that. And then he was a big guy, and then he thought that I got fear, and then I will not oppose him. But I opposed him. I said, no, you are not allowed to do this. And then why you're doing this? And then he basically charged me. He charged me, and the same time, you know, the karate person, as a person, I I just blocked that, and then I started my action, and then all, and then I I broke his
Oh,
one
really?
rib. Yes. So
What moments that sometimes you had to act? Is that your
yes,
reaction
because
to?
if I would have not done it, that he was not alone. He was maybe his 2 3 people were there.
Yeah,
So it was there that you have to go with the Todeme Waza, and then you don't have to stay there. You have to just go from there, because my
yeah,
mom was there and I was not alone. So I have to just finish it quickly, and then I have to move from there,
yeah,
because you never know. Maybe there are 2 3 people, or he's.
yeah, yeah.
So that was one incident. It happened with me, and otherwise it was a yes, but in a day-to-day life, karate helped me a lot in my job, in my day-to-day life. The tough time when it came in my life, karate helped me a lot to become strong mentally. And then in this way, you can say that Budo way, the Budo way. And then it was there, and then karate helped me a lot for that.
Yeah,
So
one of the things that we talk with Sensei all the time, that he found a way to change this pandemic as a threat, as a challenge, and also an opportunity. Also, Sensei used to have Skype sessions because also India and also Argentina had the same issue, that these are massive countries, that perhaps you have different students for all the country, and then you have to find a way to join them or to teach them. And also this challenge, he transformed this situation in an opportunity. How did you feel? How do you what do you do in India with your students? How they took this initiative to start to training also by Zoom or virtual lessons, something like that? What's your
uh,
experience there in India with this situation?
I can say this, that entire world is facing big problem, but there is a two part in every situation. One is a good part, another is a bad part. The bad part is that everybody is suffering. There is uncertainty in entire world. Nobody knows when this all will get over and all, and everybody is waiting for vaccine and all. And everybody is praying that how quickly this vaccine comes, and then everything become normal. But when you talk about the good part, uh, for me, for India, we got a chance during this pandemic that we are able to organize the seminars through Zoom, and we are able to connect Sensei, connect everybody to the world. So this is a good part of the technology, and I am lucky that I'm able to train with him every day. So this is a good part of this pandemic. And during this pandemic, everybody is sitting, everybody have a time, everybody is able to think, to thought, and then to make it a new plan when this all get over. So this is all a positive side of pandemic. And yes, there are some certain limitations, online limitations, so that is there and that will always be there. But yes, we have to think positive always, and then we have to take out from every tough situation. We have to come out, and we have to uh, you can say a good way,
Yeah.
correct way, a positive way to go further. So you can say that yes, there is a good part and a bad part, both is there in during this pandemic. So I always see the good part, I don't want to see the bad part. When I'm a positive person, so I want to see the good part. Okay, we have done this, and what we can do it more. So I always keep on thinking this. But yes, there are some limitations in online because there I cannot go and hold Sensei, and Sensei cannot come and hold me and then correct me. He can only show me. So that is there. And with the small children, with the young people also, same what I feel is.
Yeah, it is a difficult situation, but you find a way to turn this around. Also,
Yes.
you're also training your students using Zoom, and also it is you're receiving and also giving to the things to try to improve this situation in a better way. So
Yes.
what do you think also karate will give also to the society? Also, as this well, we have some kind of resilience to say we will still practicing, we will still having classes. How do you think that we can spread the word to have to the society to try to copy this strategy from karate or other situation? Do you think that you can other situation, jobs, or also different activities can take from karate to do the same or something like that?
Yesterday I was talking to one of my friend, and he was telling, he stays in Australia, and he was telling me that these days lots of people, they are suffering from depression. Why? Because they are not able to go out, they are not able to meet people, they are not able to go to the sea beach and all, and they cannot go and do the party and whatever, and social, they cannot do social gathering and all. Then I realized that I'm lucky that I'm practicing karate. Karate, when you're practicing karate, you out your all the thought process, means when you're training, you are expressing yourself, you're taking your out your all aggression, everything, you're sweating out, you're making yourself when you, after the training, when you sit, you realize, oh, it is so relaxing. And basically you drain out all your tension, all your mental stress, all your toxics and everything, whether it is in your body, whether it is in your mind, and your thought process, and then you exchange it when I are training with Zoom or anywhere, and you are talking, and it's the same. Basically, the you can say the thought process. Even when I'm training with Sensei, sometimes I don't understand what he is speaking, but I can feel it, that what he want to say. I can understand it by his body language, by his way of speaking. So that connects us, that karate, traditional karate connects us. That body language, the one language is a karate language which connects both of us, and we are able to exchange our thoughts, exchange our feelings. So this is a very good platform where if you are practicing karate and you are training karate, you are able to come out from this all mental stress. You are able to come out with this all toxics. You are able to come out with this all tough time, and you don't feel we will not go to the depression. You will not feel alone. And I can say this, if anybody in the society who was practicing karate, who is practicing training every day, they are lucky that they are doing this art, they are doing this training. So it keeps us very positive. It keeps us always think positive and keep on doing it, and coming out and giving strength to us to come out from this pandemic. And always there is a positive sign, positive way. And then we all are thinking, we are not thinking that what will happen. What we are doing these days, we are thinking about the future. We are thinking about how we can grow. We are thinking that how we will teach the children, how we will improve ourselves. We are not fear about the pandemic. We are not fear. We are fighting with pandemic in a positive way, and we are not thinking that, oh, something happened to us tomorrow. No, what we are thinking, how we will improve, how we will go further, how we will train more, how we will become more strong, mentally, physically, both. So you see, this is the, you can say, miracle of this art. You can say this is the best part of this art.
Yes, so, I can agree most with you with this situation. That also perhaps we think, sometimes we think that we cannot commit it, perhaps. We can get that, or we can say that we can do all the other things than committee. Also, we can just find a way to do different kind of committee. So it is the way and the point of view. If you say, I will do anyway what I can do, and also I will in my on me, not against me. And then I say, I will also take this as an opportunity, as you say. Another thing that I wanted to ask you, because you are really committed to karate. It is, I didn't know someone that is waking up at the time that you are waking up, and also committed to the class, and also you're an outstanding student. You are also suggesting things and also asking things to learning yourself or together, because sometimes your questions add to knowledge to other people. If you see new generation, perhaps teenagers, they are not really engaged with things. Sometimes they say just they don't care or something like that. They are not. What a word you have to them to try to spread this enthusiasm and also commitment with something that. What can you say to them to try to they engage with things and also try to improve the situation of I don't care or something like
that? See, very first thing these days, the young generation, basically, they are very smart. These days, the young generation, they are very smart, they are very intelligent, and in our time, there was not that much facility what these days this young generation is getting. In our time, there was no social media, no Zoom, nothing, no Facebook, no WhatsApp. The communication was very limited communication. Only you can call, trunk call and all. And then gradually it improves. Now the entire world is very small. Through this communication and all, this entire world becomes so small, and the exposure of the young generation is very big. In our time, the exposure was not that much, but nowadays the exposure is so big. Even they think they get it, all the things very easily, very quickly, which was not there in our time. So sometime when you get something very easily, the value is less, what I think. So when I am talking to the young generation, I always say, see, there is no other alternative of a hard work. You know, when you have to achieve anything, to whomsoever you are looking, whenever you are looking, any of the successful person, successful people, don't see the success, see how he got the success. Just see behind his success, what all he did to get that success. Please read that story. Don't see that, okay, he become a star or he become successful in any field, in business, in movie, or in a sports, or in a whatever you talk. But nobody in this world got success without hard work. So very first and very most important thing is a hard work. You will get success, but you have to first be determined. Determination is very important, and then start doing it. You must keep doing the hard work. That is most important. And then second thing is, these days you all are smart. So along with the hard work, you have to be smart also. So you combine your smartness and the hard work both. But don't be only smart and no hard work. No, it will not work. Hard work along with smartness. Now it will work, and then you will get your success, what you want. But one thing is always true, and always keep it in your mind, that without hard work, you're not going to get anything. Sometimes you get little success, then but you don't have an hard work, you will down again you have to get in. So only the person who did the hard work will remain there. Okay, today if one day Sensei Justo was explaining that I was competing in the world championship, and then I always become a champion. And my teacher said, okay, now stop participating in the tournament and give other chance to get to win. And then I realized it. To become a champion is okay, but maintain that championship. You are number one, but maintain that number one is most difficult thing. And on that day, I realized it, that Sensei, how hard Sensei was training, how strong Sensei was training, how much hard work he was doing it in his time. And he was not allowing others to come up. So, and then Sensei and his Sensei have to say him that, okay, now please stop participating in the tournament, and then give other chance to go and participate and win. So this is the beauty of a hard work. This is the beauty of hard work. When you do it and you are able to retain it, you are able to sustain it. So I always say, whenever I talk to the young generation, I always say to them that please don't think that you will get success like this. If you do hard work, definitely you will get success. But without hard work, if you get success, you're not going to sustain on that. One day you will lose it. So please do the hard work, and then you will remain where you are.
Wonderful, wonderful message, Sensei. I have several questions also to ask you about. You mentioned sometimes some tips on yoga, and also yoga and karate relationship. But I think that we have a wonderful interview at that moment. So I will keep these questions for the second part of the interview, if you don't mind. Because I think I wanted to close with this message that is, I think is really, really important. The mention, the commitment, hard work, and also being smart to the new generation to allow them find a way, to find the karate way also.
Yes. Thank you. And thank you, Sensei Juan, to giving me time and then taking my interview. And I am very happy to be a part of a school and to be associated with Sensei Justo. And definitely we will talk whenever you get a chance. We will get a chance. And you said about the yoga and karate, and I talk lots of time about the yoga. One thing I just want to say everybody, that our entire life is based on our breath. And when in karate also we use lots of breathe, and in yoga also we use lots of breathing exercises. So this is the key. We will discuss next time about the breathe and all, and the yoga relation between yoga and karate. But yes, this is the clue which I am leaving, that everybody have to think that, okay, means everybody can relate karate and yoga both through this breathe. Yeah. So in karate also breathing is most important thing, and in yoga also the breathing is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And for our life for our life also, breathing is the most important. This is a pran. This is a life. So yes, so
Well,
this
Sensei,
I wanted to say.
it is a pleasure to interview you and also to meet you in the classes all the time. We are strong there, practicing every day. So, well, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much for answering our questions, and see you soon.
Thank you, Sensei Juan, and thank you for taking out the time. And I say namaste from India, and gracias from Argentina, and thank you, and see you, all of you, soon. And then we keep on training and we keep on improving traditional karate, and then we keep on taking Sensei Nishiyama